Hello, welcome one more time. Okay, and this is the last video about the lesson plan. In this case, I have choose the lesson plan number 19 to do the video number 5. So, the topic in this lesson is about in the news. In the news is a little difficult topic because you need to know about the new vocabulary, and you need to know about the different news like sport, like politics, like musicians. I don't know, and many times uh, uh, around the world. Okay, for example, the weather is another important news considering United States. So the the cinema is the actors or the movies. I don't know. Okay, the class will take about 45 minutes. Along this time, we need to divide the time in short periods to do the activities of the book or the activities of the lesson plan. If you have another activities, or if you have different materials or additional materials which you are going to use. So it's recommended or necessary to divide it the exactly time. So okay, for example, the objectives always must be planned because you need to have the target you want to reach. So for example, we have listening, being able to hearing about different types of news, speaking, talking about a news like you are doing the reporter or presentation, reading some newspaper to do a resume of my news, and writing, being able to texting some newspaper using reporter speech or making predictions. Well, for example, I think it's very important when students learn to hear news normally in the channel. The presentation of the news is so fast, so the students at least need to know, or at least need to hear words which will help to understand the what are trying to talk now. Okay, writing, being able to texting some newspaper using reported speech or making preparation. As we know now, as we talking about or teaching to students of the last level, it's important to know about reported speech. Okay, the methodology, we have direct methods, Suggestopedia, task-based language learning. The strategies are visual scaffolding, multimedia presentation. Why we use multimedia presentation, for example, because you can see news of different countries and with different accents and different types of English. Okay, for example, in the anticipatory set, a presentation about some international channel like BBC or CNN will be presented in the class to look how a news is presented and determine if it's about sport, weather, and politics. Okay, the students will pay attention to the audio. Okay, and they told me they will tell me about what is the news. The main teaching input. This is important because the students will catch or will is the part most important, because the teacher will explain the center of the topic. Okay. For example, in this case, we have activities for, like the teacher will explain about how to use report speech and predictions. It is important because they need to know. All the students need to do predictions. For example, the weather. We always using. Okay. Modeling. The teacher will expose about reported speech, the structure and how to use them with the respective examples. The activities on the book will be took as examples. Well, as we need to know or to follow the book, it's important to feel the book. Okay. As a guided practice, for example, the guided practice, the students will write a report using reported speech. It is important because they will develop new vocabulary even. As independent practice, the activities of the book will do an independent practice. If they have some doubt, they could consult to the teacher. Okay. Assessment. We talk a presentation of the news will be scored with each student. Okay. As activity in class, they will interchange ideas, or they will do an interview between them, and this will be considered as scored for the students. And closing review and follow-up. If they require, the teacher will fix up small groups to discuss and do activities according to the topic. Normally, I think this topic will take 2 classes because a little it has a little difficult, no, to the students. Okay. I think it is all the class. Well, additional materials like videos, magazines, or newspaper will be used in this case for more details and for more specific activities. So I think that's all. Thank you very much for your attention.